Drop the R vowel. Forget about any R's at the end of words. Erase them from your thoughts because words that end with the letter R, such as car, door, shore, and more, reduce to a dropped R, car, door, shore, more. Make sure you don't rise in pitch as you make this change, otherwise you'll sound like you're from Boston. Car, door, shore, more. To sound like a New Yorker, you need to keep the sound relatively flat. Ear becomes ear. We hear about them every day on the radio. He appeared near the rear window. It will open within 2 years. The sound is darker than the standard American ear sound. The normally bright E at the root of the word darkens. So here sounds like here. Steer sounds like steer. And beer sounds like beer. I'm offering my knowledge and experience. Silver hair grew from his eardrums, nearly touching his beard. Do material possessions corrupt the soul? We have a weird neighbor. He appeared near the rear window. Or becomes or. This door needs to be restored. The four of you are different than before. My advisors warned me to be more aggressive. I explored the subject of staying indoors. Air becomes air. I swear to you, I have no idea where she's gone. Trenton was a city with a flair for the extreme. She often walks barefoot on the beach. I do not care what you think about him. The occasional opening of AIR sounds to air, like act. Some words spelled with AR open up, not only dropping the R, but also adopting the A sound as an act. Paris, Harry, character, caricature. He apparently took a trip to Staten Island. My parents save all of that paraphernalia. Gary brought the baby carriage with him. The married couple smiled so much they looked like characters in a play. Larry was so nervous he skipped an entire paragraph. AR becomes ah. Please don't start with the smart remarks. Talking to him was like reading an intense magazine article. You and your mom should start writing letters. They really do have nice carpeting here. Some words that are spelled OR are normally pronounced by the American as AR. Tomorrow, borrow, sorry. These words will be pronounced ah by the New Yorker. Tomorrow, borrow, sorry. He handed him a Florida orange. The entire evening was one big horror show. The following example contains two words spelled AR but behave the same, opening to ah. Warren handed me a warrant. Leans toward Words with a stressed sound, such as earth, word, and deserve, will retain part of the R sound because requires very little tongue movement. They turned off the camera while Bert was still talking. The sun burned inside a bank of clouds. The kid certainly was quirky. However, when ERR occurs in an unstressed syllable, such as in mother, rather, and faster, the R will be entirely dropped. The delivery boy was never late. He stood underneath the larger players. Some older speakers from Brooklyn might change the occasional to oi, so turn becomes toin, and earth becomes oith. I could not understand the word the worker was saying. That was certainly the worst job I have ever seen. This is obviously a very dramatic change and should generally only be used for comedic effect.